Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday afternoon, about 2:30, and I'd like to share a short message with you from my senior devotional Bible. uh, I have to admit, I am a senior, and someone gave me this Bible a couple years ago as a joke, but I find I really enjoy it. This is not. This is based on the Easter message from Matthew and the verses leading up to that. And I know it's past Easter Sunday now. We're in the week after that. But there's just a little page in here with just an insight and some wisdom I'd like to share with you. It's called Facing the Future. Both now and the future come together with our belief in God, who raised his Son from the dead, and who has promised that because he lives, we too shall live. In committing one's life to that Lord who lives now and forever, our fear of the future changes into hope. Whatever that hope is fulfilled in this life, whether it is or whether it's not, or whether it's in the next, we aim for the most grand and glorious design that we can comprehend, being co-partners with God in the redemption of the world. But the resurrection on that first Easter morning inspired a good deal of fear. As we contemplate that resurrection, even over 2,000 years ago, as we contemplate that fearful day, Jesus is not raised from the dead. The future holds little hope, and we ought to be fearful. And if it's true, then there are consequences not just eternal, but immediate. People were afraid. We have to remember that. The future is always uncertain, and it's meant to be. That ingredient adds excitement to life, calls forth our potential, and stretches our aspiration. In one sense, conquering our fear of the future is the key to overcoming a good many of our fears. Compounding a good many of our fears, especially those of illness, pain, and death, is the nagging certainty that we will have to go through them alone. That's the point at which our faith is most pertinent. We can trust God, not just in his grand design for our lives and the eventual ending to this story, but in his promise that he will have a companion in every circumstance, however fearful. We will have him with us. Jesus' last words to his disciples were, "Surely I'm with you always to the very end of the age," to the end of our lives and to the end of time. We are not alone, and we can fear not. So, of course, we need to take our precautions as various authorities are encouraging us to do. We're going to have to be wearing our masks now to go to the grocery store. I have a bandana I've been using the last couple of days, and it's annoying and uncomfortable. But I think we do need to follow these procedures so that we don't get someone else sick, is what I'm concerned about. So we have to cover our mouths and faces up a little bit. We could deal with it. The main thing is we should not lose hope. And yes, we'd all like it to end today. We'd all like to come back to church this Sunday, but that's not going to be possible. We will have another message for you on Sunday, some music and a sermon. And I know it's not like being together like we usually are, but I miss seeing you all so much. And look forward to talking to you. Please call me if you need to talk about something or just to say hi. I have that phone with me just about all the time. So I'll be talking to you again soon, and God bless you, and I'm praying for all of you, and let's keep up that good spirit and the positive spirit that Jesus gives us. There is always hope. Thanks be to God. Amen.